Hey guys, how's it going? Can you hear me okay? Is the voice coming out right? What am I hoping to pull? Basically anything that I don't have. Haven't really checked my roster yet. I don't really go for artifacts to be honest, because they don't really add too much value in my opinion, but hopefully some of the big ones that give you like the immortal effect or maybe some main PvE meta artifacts, I guess. Just give me a second here. I'm just gonna make the social media post. Yeah, there's a bunch of artifacts that are game changers. Am I gonna T4 Magneto? Is that a real question you have to ask? Of course. I'm just waiting for one more book, and I have to wait till Saturday for that, unfortunately, because I haven't gotten lucky with it. I get his potential today, though, which I should have gotten if I played, but I haven't done that yet. Okay, sorry I'm back. I was just doing the social media post so more people can check it out if they want to see the stream. Just reading the comments. Game changers. I want to try and get a 6-star Valkyrie. I actually got lucky and pulled that from the Essence chest, which I'll also take a look at. On Korean 666, the Korean Devil's number. Yeah, I think I'm on English 12 on that channel, so I kind of just went with the flow, see if that gives me any luck. So, okay, people coming, don't worry, yeah. That'd be good, they can check out the stream, but, so, I'm gonna be doing 3 things in this stream. First one is opening some of the crystal cost, artifact chests. I'm also have, let's see. So I have, how much essence do I have? I saved up about 41k essence. So 4 a.m. in the morning. Thanks for watching. So I have about 41k essence saved up, so besides doing the crystal pulls, I'll also do some of these. I'm not sure if I'll do all of them, since I might want to save a little bit for ranking up any good artifacts that I get, hopefully some 6-star ones. And then I also have, how much do I have? Event shop tokens. Don't want that. I have about 500 something event shop tokens, so I can try my hand at this this chest here and hopefully get something that's valuable. I'm not sure what the most valuable thing here would be. I guess it would be probably, for me at least, the CTP or maybe some of those Vishanti books, so I could T4 some characters quicker. But for the materials, for the most part, I don't really need them, and the CTPs and Odins would also be nice. And obviously the 5-star artifacts. Okay, so I guess I'll just get into it. I didn't really make a list beforehand of what artifacts I'm missing. So I'll probably just take a look if I get an artifact that I think I don't have and see if it's an upgrade or not. David liked the video. I'll catch the highlights later. Thanks, David. Hopefully it's gonna be some good pulls, so it'll be kind of entertaining to watch. As if you need more CTPs, we saw here last stream. You can never get enough CTPs. Okay. So I guess I'll just get right into it because I'm only going to be streaming for about an hour. And hopefully this doesn't take that long. Okay. So first I have to make sure it's the right one, which is this one, and I'm pretty sure it also gives you tokens when you open it. So I'll be able to get the token selectors as well afterwards at a later time. So just double check. Which it's already obvious, but you can see it also gives you 5-star and 6-star artifacts from this chest. And you want to make sure to get the 675 one because it gives you the tokens or whatever that you can use for the token selector after, which I'm pretty sure it does. I see some people saying in the chat that they're getting hit by a snowstorm. I am as well. I'm currently in a blizzard, so at any point I guess the chat or the video entirely could just cut off if the power goes out, so I'm not sure if you can hear like a whistling noise because there's so much wind coming through the windows and stuff. But yeah, anyways, let's get to it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll see. I don't know if I want to do this one by one. I'll do the very first one by one. But I don't think I can tolerate going through this one by one because this animation isn't really that great. And this would take like 5 hours. But I'll do only the first one just to see if it creates any kind of hype situations. I think I already have that. That was... Oh. Wait. Okay, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing here because the video is a little bit delayed on my end. But I think I already have that. The 6-star one usually pops at the end. Yeah, I don't know why that is. I've actually seen that a lot. Oh, I just opened all of them. Because I can't do it one by one. This is just going to take too long. So I'll just open them like all at once and then see what I get and kind of like analyze it. But I think I already have a 5-star Valkyrie artifact. Let me check real quick. That is definitely a good pull though. I can probably use that to reroll anyway. Let me check really quick. It'd be nice if they had, did I already go past it? Valkyrie artifact. Yeah, I already had one here. Okay, yeah. Not really what I needed so far, but this is the 6-star one. I think I'll have to double check that. I didn't have Namor before, so this is good. And I had Emma before. I had that as an essence pull. If you watched my last stream, I actually got a 6-star version with an amazing effect as well. Sorry, I'm just gonna double check here. I get kind of paranoid that I might open the wrong one. Okay, so I've gotten one 5-star so far, one 4-star. Arrow, don't really need it. So I get a 4-star one and then I get a 6-star one. This is gonna make my Namor kind of insane now. So that's actually, I'll take that. That's actually really good. I don't think I actually had Iron Man's artifact either, so I'm already off to a good start. Believe it or not, I actually don't go for the artifacts. I don't like it's way too many crystals just to try to gamble for artifacts, and the only time that I'm really even considering it is obviously now, because when they added the 6-star artifact chest, it's basically how it should be by default in my opinion, and that's the only time I'll actually try for them. So this is actually amazing so far though. So I'm hoping to get, if I get a 6-star or a 5-star magic one, it would be amazing. Ugh, if this was a 4-star one, this would be decent because I could use it for the archive that requires the Luna Snow one. Shazam. That one's not so great because I have a 6-star one. I got one with the Selector, I think with the Black Friday event, just to pair up with Carnage 6-star because it makes him so tanky with his mitigation that he has. I'm gonna actually take a quick look at the list here just because I want to see. I'm curious to see which ones I'm actually hoping to get. So Beast is one of them. I'm actually missing a lot of these, to be honest, so I'm probably gonna hit a lot of good ones, but the most beneficial for me would probably be Beast and getting Magic at like 5-star or more, probably even Juggernaut at 5-star or more, and then for the most part I don't really have many of these other artifacts, so really that's why I kind of just save to do this like once every 6 to 12 months when the 6-star one rolls around, because then I can just get all of them at once. I don't have to kind of spend small amounts and get mediocre results. Clea, of course. What's the best artifact in the game? I would probably say it's the one that I get next here. Let's see. No, that's not it. It would probably be an immortal artifact for PvP. So I would probably say Carnage, because you can pair him up with like Agent Venom if you get his artifact even at a low amount and get like a really high amount of mitigation and make him immortal, which makes him pretty crazy. But as a PvP artifact, any kind of immortal one with a meta character, so like Carnage, and then for a team artifact, it would probably be Agent Venom's because he provides so much benefits to all the other symbiote characters. And for PvE, it's I couldn't really say it's. Ooh, I don't think I had that one. Okay, I'm gonna start speeding up through this because I'm going pretty slow. The Namor 3-star doesn't really help. That was from the event. Juggernaut, I already have a 4-star. Iron Man, I already got. Wait, I don't think these auto breakdown. Juggernaut, I just got. Oh, okay, this is sick. Here we go. I didn't have Elektra's artifact, and I obviously didn't have Magneto's artifact, which now has me wondering if I want to equip the artifact at all before I finish my testing. I think I might actually not equip it till I finish my testing and then put it on and see how much of a difference the artifact makes with like a maxed out build. Did I charge my phone this time? I charged my phone last time, but it's not connected to a charger while I'm recording. I actually have to figure that out in the future when I do more streams, I guess. The day they let us combine 3-star artifacts will be amazing. Yeah, I actually saved up like I think I was at around 400 or 500 artifacts in my inventory that I had saved up, hoping for that to be the case, but then I had to blend all my 3-star ones because I was just running out of room. Hey Badir, how's it going? Okay, so this was actually a great pull. Doctor Strange I already have, so that wasn't really that great, but those two were awesome. I don't have those. I believe that was a 5-star Magneto. This I have to check. I actually don't know if I have Hawkeyes at 5-star. Let's see. Did he get? He got a T3. I wish you could just go straight to the artifact after you get it to see if you have it or not. Okay, so I guess this would be an upgrade. This is good. I don't think the effects really matter too much. It's a poop artifact. Yeah, it might be, but I'm just trying to see if it's an upgrade or not. For me, though, it's not too bad, I guess, because I often use Hawkeye to take out characters in Alliance Conquest, so a little bit of extra damage helps, I guess, but yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Both good artifacts. For for an average person, I would say this would be an amazing pull because you got 2 immortal artifacts, one of them being 4-star, one of them 3-star for 2 PvP meta characters in Alliance Conquest, at least I guess. Carnage more so for Timeline. But for me, I have both of them at 6-star, so I don't know if I have that one. I think I do, so that's not that great either. Moon Girl. Arrow. Good. Both are 2 upgrades for me. Both are upgrades for me, but those characters can need some help. The unfortunate thing about artifact pulls, however, is that it's very hit and miss. So, unlike CTPs and P cards and other stuff, you can combine that stuff up. I guess you can, in a way, sort of combine stuff up by breaking it down and hitting the essence chest. But it's kind of hit and miss because if you don't get the thing you want, you can't really use it for anything else. Whereas for CTPs, you can actually like reforge them and things like that, right? And make CTPs that you want. For this, it's not the case, so that's why the artifact system is kind of stupid. And also, you get artifacts for characters that have, like, no use because they haven't been properly updated, like Angela, for example, and Green Goblin that didn't get a T3 or Awakening, which is really lame. I thought you got a 6-star Arrow from Essence in the last stream. I actually, now that you mentioned it, I just did, so that wasn't really an upgrade. But the Moon Girl one that I didn't have is not an upgrade, but I have it now, so. I have a 6-star Thor artifact, so that doesn't help me, but the Morgan Le Fay one, I didn't have it all, so starting at 5 stars is pretty great. Why do I know your account better than you? I actually don't check my artifacts at all, so I don't even know most of the stuff that I have. If I get a 6-star Gore artifact, I would actually be thrilled. Because then I don't have to use a stupid one to maintain rank and get a somewhat decent effect. That is a pretty gross pull here. All 1 stars. I don't think I had that one, but it doesn't really matter. I didn't have Cyclops, so that's good. I just got that one before. Yeah, unless I put like, oh, I'm not sure if I had an Agent or a Venom one, so that is actually pretty good. Even at 3-star, it's good to have for a T4 character, which I really should start putting artifacts on those characters. Because it makes such a big difference once you get them to T4 and the, what's it called, the instinct bumps up by like 3,000. I have that at 5 stars. Basically, I want to get Basically, I just want to get 5 and 6 stars at this point because the 3 and 4 star would be okay for ones that I don't have. But yeah, for the most part, even if I get 3 stars, they're not really going to be that thrilling. That's an upgrade. And those 2 I had before and have at higher rank. Oh man, this hurts. Some of these characters really need to be upgraded for it to give you more value for these artifact pulls. But that's is that a team artifact? The M'Baku one? I don't remember. I think it isn't. Is it? I think it is. I think it is a team artifact, so I think that might be actually pretty good at 5 stars. Venom 1 again. Ugh, for these characters, Dr. Octopus. Cyclops is the event artifact. Yeah, I just realized that after I saw it. The crystal count? Okay, let's see. Oh, the Dr. Octopus one is okay, I guess, but 41k so far. So I've used about, I think I started at 63k, even though I said the stream would be 50k. I got some extra ones, so yeah, so I pulled about 12k, if the math is correct. What do you actually need? I need like, excuse me, higher level versions of like some of the mortal artifacts and like ones that give you like HP, like the Gilgamesh ones, but for things like Beast and stuff, and mostly like the majority of the PvE ones, especially for T4 characters, because I don't really get those. I usually just go for the PvP ones, so those would actually really boost up my damage overall, not only for like ABX modes and stuff, for like PvE modes, but also for PvP in general. But yeah, I'm hoping to get Beast one. I don't think I have that one at all. Jean would be nice, and Gore as well. Get Mags for PvE. I actually just pulled his at 5 star before you came on stream, if you didn't see it. Lame. Just got hers at 5 star. This is why I said this system is kind of junk, because getting duplicates here doesn't help you. You need to absolutely get a higher level, or like that's pretty much it. Whereas if it was CTPs, if I got duplicates, it doesn't matter. I could utilize those. That's why this system needs to be kind of like fixed to be in line with all the other systems with the CTPs, cards and stuff, where you can combine up. Because if I pulled the same one multiple times, even if it's 3 stars, I can combine it to a 4 star, and then the same thing for 4 star and up till I get to a 6 star. Which would make sense because most of the artifacts you can't pull from the game anyway, so you would have to get through the crystal system or whatever. And like it would make sense because you're progressing forward. Currently, this is just you pull, you get it, or you don't, and you're either screwed or you get what you need. But yeah, anyways. I just got his 5 star, so no thanks. Okay, so I got Beasts at 3 star, which is fine, because I think I didn't have his before. I pre-recorded this. Reading off the board. No, I'm just kind of tired from the day before. It's with the blizzard going on and everything. It's I'm not really too like hyped up. Or Notepad or something. I didn't have Angel's artifact, so this is actually pretty great. And the other ones are kind of lame. It's kind of tough to be excited for artifact pulls, because unless you get like a 5 star or really a 6 star, that's the ones that you really get excited for. The other ones are just kind of like, it's good. So I get her 5 star artifact before, and now I upgraded to a 6 star. So this is great actually. So I can definitely use this, and it helps me in PvP and PvE. So this is actually a really great pull for Valkyrie's artifact. That is, not for Colossus or Miss Marvel. Surprisingly enough, I didn't have Miss Marvel's artifact either, or Kamala Khan. So yeah, most of the PvE ones that I get, if they're not for like junk characters that just get a Transcendence and no uniform, are actually an upgrade for me. So that would be great if I see more of those. Baku, it's just got a 5-star one, so it doesn't really help. I think I have a 5-star of Kate Bishop's artifact, and those 2 other facts I already have, so that's not. This is not really the greatest pull, for me at least. Not so great. That's just garbage. That you get from from World Lost Legends, so yeah, not really anything there. Okay, now this is that Sif? Okay, this is sick. I actually want to check this. That was Sif's artifact, wasn't it? Wait, can I just go? I can just go and check, can't I? And then I go straight there. No, it doesn't go to. Wait, can I? Is there a button that lets me go straight to? No, it doesn't. That would help. Is Sif's artifact a team one? I don't remember. I don't think it is. I think it's just for her, isn't it? What the hell is Sif? What does hers do again? Flies increases. Oh, okay, so it's just for her. So it's not really that great since she's kind of fallen off. Why does Alex say Thanos already is not good? Because it's not necessary. Thanos is a PvP character, and the artifact kind of gives you PvE effects, which aren't necessary. It doesn't mean that it's not good, it's just not needed. You can literally just run like something besides it. But it does help because I think it does give ignore dodge. Let me just check real quick. Thanos is here. I think it gives you... Yeah, the good thing about it is that it gives you ignore dodge, and with the way that PvP is structured currently and looks like moving forward, a lot of characters are going to be getting guaranteed dodge, so it's actually not that bad. But like I said, it's not necessary, and there's other artifacts from other characters that give you a way better effect. That's probably why he's saying it's not that good. Because if they gave him a proper PvP artifact, it would make the character way stronger. Come on, Jean. Come on, give me Jean. I don't think I have Jean's artifact at all. They gave me Morgan Le Fay's artifact at 5-star before, and they gave me it again, and then they gave me a 3-star version in the same pull. This is a pretty dope pull though. I don't think I have Punisher's artifact, and Absorbing Man's artifact is an upgrade for me, which for most people I think Absorbing Man is kind of like a whatever character that sucks, but for me, because he has Reflect, in Alliance Conquest he's actually pretty decent, and with the 5-star artifact he'll be healing a lot. Absorbing Man's fun, yeah, I agree, he is. He has, if he actually had iframe ignore, I would say that he would be a way more valuable character, but he has very quick priority iframes or skills, so he usually ends up hitting before the opponent. So I'm saying if he had iframe ignore, he would actually be a pretty big threat. But unfortunately, the devs don't really give iframe to too many characters now. It seems like they only give it to characters that are like the most costliest. Oh god, this artifact again. 6-star Clea, unless she gets an upgrade. I already have 2 of hers now, so I should be excited for 6-star pulls, but getting ones for these characters is just brutal. They really should have given her a uniform upgrade with the Multiverse of Madness movie, even for like when the movie released, like on DVD as opposed to in theaters, because they didn't do that. Like she should have gotten a proper upgrade. That was ridiculous. But yeah, hopefully she'll get it soon because it seems like she's gonna be teased, or she was teased as being in the next one. So, and Sinister I already have it 5 stars. Emma I have it 6 star. Beast I just got a 5 star. Oh, wait, is that Bishop? But it doesn't matter. Bishop should have gotten a uniform as well. This is why the artifacts are so ridiculous, because I should be excited for these pulls, but with the characters not getting proper upgrades, it doesn't matter if I have the artifacts or not. That's why I'm only looking for really like 5 star and 6 star ones, and I would guess that 4 star for some PvE characters that I don't have. Yeah, I can't really do anything with this. I think I have a 6 star Heimdall that I pulled from the last stream, so that's decent, but not for me. Oh, jeans. Okay, so I can use that. But for a 3 star one, how excited can I get, right? So, yeah, I can actually use an artifact on her now instead of using like a generic one. So we're at 20, or I'm at 27,000 crystals. MCU cameo characters don't get upgrades. I'm pretty sure there might be a case where you'd be wrong, but I can't think of it because my brain activity is already at an all-time low from being tired. Oh, okay, this is sick. This I am more excited for than the other ones because I just got 3 star ones before, and I can use him in Alliance Conquest. If he was tankier, I would love the character more, but I'll take this. This is great. They're talking about future projects for Clea. Yeah, I'm sure she's going to be included in a Doctor Strange movie at the very least. My luck is insane. If the one I'm really looking forward to is if I pull a 6 star Magic, a 6 star Gore, or a 6 star maybe Jean. But yeah, mostly those two. If I could get those, that'd be great. I already have those. Angel, I think I just pulled 4 star before. That's an upgrade. Oh man, it's just like, this is the stuff that kills me, that I keep saying. If like Destroyer would have gotten a proper upgrade, this would be a really huge like improvement for him. Getting like a little bit of, I think this gives you healing, doesn't it? Yeah, healing upon reflect. But like right now he's just like a reflect bot for Jean. But imagine if he had a uniform, and if he had like crazy other effects like self-healing, maybe even guard break immunity himself. You could put an egg on him, put the reflect artifact on there, and just keep reflecting, and it would just be a hard counter to most characters that he could just keep like healing and living through, as opposed to just getting hit once and killing one character once. The fever dreams are real. Thanos, which I had at 4 star. This is good. Makari at 6 star. I actually use her in PvP and used to use her in ABX, so 6 star is actually pretty awesome, and she does still hold up in Alliance Conquest, believe it or not, even without the iframe ignore. Yeah, this is sick. I should have been keeping track of how many 6 stars I've pulled. Does anyone know so far? I haven't really kept track of 5 stars because I think I'll just keep getting a bunch of those, to be honest. Finally, another person that also has used Makari in PvP. I use Makari a lot in PvP. I actually even used her in Timeline for a period of time before all the crazy super guard break immunity characters started rolling in, because her 3, I believe, would instantly start and lock down the opponent with super guard break penetration. And it was kind of a funny way to cheese the game, because they couldn't use any skills, and she would instantly just go into that 3rd skill with the proc and then with the lockdown, and They basically lose a character right off the start. I have a rage on her and it sucks. Yeah, for PvP it would suck. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure that's the staple build for PvE though, but I'm also sure that she's kind of fallen off the meta with other characters coming in now. I have a brilliant rage on her. I mean, she's still really good, to be honest. If she, moving on, Angel again. Gore at 3-star. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would use that. I think it would have to be, even though I don't have Gore's artifact, the one that I have is like a 6-star random character one that I have on him, but it gives him, I think, about 15% additional damage to villain characters or pure evil. And anything this gives me will just be like, most of the meta characters for PvP are kind of villains with and without pure evil, I guess, but it just gives me more usefulness, utility, I guess, for the 6-star one. Storms, I believe I already had at 3-star. Hyperions I had at 5-star. The rest of them are kind of junk. If I got 4-star Lunas and Nadia's, I can use them for the archives, and also Shang. I didn't have Polaris's one, so that's good. She's actually pretty decent in Alliance Conquest, and a pretty good support character, as you guys probably know if you watched my video. When Luna gets her T4, Makari won't be needed for PvE anymore. I mean, she is pretty good for PvP, I won't lie, even without the iframe ignore, so people are kind of missing out if they, well, I guess if they don't play Alliance Conquest, they're not missing anything. But if they are using a PvE build on her for Alliance Conquest, they are missing out. It's just 3 stars after giving 6 stars. Oh, I don't have toxins, so that's a good addition. I almost feel like if you... there just needs to be a better system in place here. If you get like a higher roll, like a 5-star, a 4-star, 5-star, 6-star with this chest, I feel like you shouldn't really be getting the 3-star ones. But the most sense would be just to have you have the opportunity to upgrade these, like forge them up. It's just stupid that they don't have that in place specifically just for the artifact system. Was She-Hulk's an event artifact before? I feel like it was. I'm pretty sure it was, so I don't think that really helped me there. Do I think Luna or Sharon will get a T4 new uniform? I'm pretty sure that they will. Danny Koo's going kind of mad on Twitter, teasing all the like original content characters that are getting uniforms and probably upgrades. Let's see. Yeah, both of those are a waste. Forced, like, from 3-star to 4-star for Bald Axeman. I forgot his name. What's his name? What is his name? Carl Urban's character. Yeah, that's the one. Scourge. Just, I don't understand why they don't give these characters uniforms at the very least. They literally can just give them low cost uniforms as opposed to the 1050 crystal ones, and just literally upgrade their hit count and just add, they don't even need to add in extra effects, just upgrade the base damage and hit count, and it would make the characters somewhat usable. Like, that's literally all they really need to do. I think they did that for the I forgot the update, the one where Blue Marvel got his T3. They gave uniforms that had the characters look almost the same, which most people kind of didn't like, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Emma's I have at 6-star. I think I'm just gonna go straight down to 0 crystals on this because I do have some spare. Because I can't stay at 0 crystals, I need them to like move stuff around. But yeah, these Caecilius and Agent Venom, not really that useful. Ultrons I had a 5-star because if you go up to the higher stages of World Boss Legend, he starts dropping the 5-star one. I think at the 10 intervals past, I'm not sure if it's like level 40 or maybe it's like level 30 or something past level 30, I think. They did it for Arrow, Swordmaster, and Wave. Yeah, they did that for that update as well. That's kind of what I mean. But I think people don't like it because they think that if they spent the time to make those uniforms, they could have instead took the time to make better ones that had better upgrades. So that's why it's kind of like people are on the fence on that. Wish he'd drop a selector. I kind of wish they did that past. They should give you a 6-star one at some point. Maybe they do when you get to the really higher stages, but yeah, like just getting the same one over and over isn't really that great. Swordmaster, I think I had a 4-star version for him, but again, like, who cares? These characters need proper upgrades to make them like more usable. Swordmaster isn't really that bad in Alliance Conquest, to be honest, but because characters are getting stronger, he's kind of falling off, so it's, yeah. Oh, if I got a 5-star Juggernaut, that would also be great. I have all of those at 3-star already or higher. Shang-Chi's would have helped if it was a 4-star. Makari's, why are you still giving me that? Toxin I got before. The other one I have a 5-star for Kate. Think I have that at 4-star. That's a horrible garbage pull. I have this one at 5-star, I think, from something. I'm not sure what I got it from. I think it was from a Black Friday thing. Do you think you can be competitive in AC without mighty CTPs? That depends on the level that you're playing at. If you're playing at like the highest level, like 100 or lower, or maybe I should say 100 or higher. Basically, if you're in the top 100, it would help you a lot to have reforged CTPs, or not a lot, but it would be kind of good. It would be favorable to you to have it, but I would say even in the top, like, if you're not in the top 80, it's still fine. You can function totally fine without it. But it would really come down to you having really good builds otherwise and really teaming up your characters properly. I don't know if that helps you, but like fundamentally CTPs just add like an extra thing. It's basically like if you had Odins in a way, like full Odins on a character, that would be like sort of the equivalent of having a mighty CTP. So it does help, but it's not absolutely necessary. And again, it depends on how high you are in Alliance Conquest. By the way, I think Danny Ku's teasing a lot of original content characters, and they have sort of, in a way, kind of teased that another event quest is coming. Let's open this one first. Not so good. They kind of have teased that another event quest is coming, and I'm kind of thinking that it might be an original content event quest, which I'm not too thrilled about, but I'm kind of getting the feeling that that's what they might be doing, actually, because he's teased basically like uniforms for, I think, Shadow Shell, what is it, War Tiger? It's not White Tiger, it's War Tiger. For Luna, for Sharon Rogers, and I think there's one else that he teased for, but I don't remember. And because they haven't done an event quest in a while, I feel like they might do something like maybe put that like dragon thing that the Warriors of the Sky summon, have that as like a playable or something, as like a native tier 2 or native tier 3, and you have to build up all these characters to get it. It would kind of make sense, right? Because they have all of the, like, a whole bunch of original content characters now. But yeah, I'm not sure if people want that. That's just kind of what I'm speculating that they're gonna do, because they haven't done Epic Quest in what was the last one? I don't even remember. It was for the Eternals, I think, right? So they're due to do another Epic Quest, and they haven't done original content character upgrades yet for a while now. Well, at least since the Blue Dragon one. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something like that, even though I'm not really too thrilled for them to do something like that. I'd rather they do something more I didn't get anything either here. I'm hoping they would do something more like anything else. Ooh, okay, but I had that at 5-star already. I needed a 6-star. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the end of this because I also have to do the essence chest pulls and my... Okay, that's an upgrade. No. 2. Same, but different, but same. Yeah, just keep getting Moon Girl ones. Again, going back to the point, why do I care about these if they don't give the characters proper upgrades? It's just kind of like filler stuff and it feels bad. They could give the characters upgrade in the future, which would be cool because then I would already have the artifact, but I mean, like, it feels horrible getting it now. The Electra one is actually pretty solid because I had hers at 4-star, I believe, from earlier in the stream, that is. And now I have a 5-star one. Oh, Crescent. Crescent was the other one that's also... that I forgot. That was the other character that's also probably getting a uniform, but was teased only through the icons on Twitter. I might have said Twitch before, but I meant Twitter. This is actually decent. I think I might have a 5-star version for her already, but Crescent is actually pretty good in Alliance Conquest. Otherwise, everyone kind of despises her for like PvE stuff. But she's actually quite good in Alliance Conquest, and if she gets further upgrades, especially getting to T4, she could actually be a pretty big menace, because sometimes the AI chases the big bear. Luna, I think this is the last pull. This is the last pull. I'm gonna do one by one for this one. Oh, come on. I'm gonna do one by one and see if that helps the luck. You're gonna have to suffer through this just as I suffer through it and see the 1-star pulls. Here we go. 4-star. Ooh. Oh, but I just got I just got her 4-star one. 4-star is still an upgrade for me. It's better because it'll keep her alive longer. Oops. Hey Sophie, how's it going? This better not be the only one I get in the last one. Come on, okay, here we go. Come on, 6-star, 6-star. 3-star? Why I have a 3-star? Why is that why is that animation so hyped up if it's just a 3-star? Okay, last one. It's probably gonna be 1-star. Ugh. This is why I don't pull artifacts. Now you know. But still, I got a bunch of upgrades, so every once in a while it's fine. My inventory is gonna be, yeah. So I'm gonna combine the essence chests very quickly now. I'm probably gonna go down to 10, and then I'll do the event quest tokens kind of quickly. So let me just combine this up. By the way, I should have shown this before, but you really should try to do at least like blue or higher dimension rifts, so you have a chance of getting the 3-star artifacts. And I would recommend doing those at level 2, just so you don't waste too much energy. However, if you go up to like orange dimension rifts, or maybe even purple, going to 10 energy or like level 6 versions of it would really help you pull those kind of like 3-star artifacts and start getting a lot of essence when you convert them up. For me, I usually get around anywhere from 1,000 a day for essence to anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 using this like technique that I use. So that's actually pretty good because it takes me about, so in 30 days I would get roughly around 30,000, right? But it's more than that because I average anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000. But yeah, anyways, dismantling this. Does anyone want to guess how much essence I get from this? It's gonna be at least 2,000, just to give you a hint, because that's kind of what I had before. Can I repeat the technique? The technique is basically just save up your dimension. What is it called? Dimension like stones or something? Like dimension rift stones, whatever the hell it's called. Just basically save those up a bunch, doing like I guess 1-star ones, but just save them up, and then you basically just want to do blue or higher, pretty much like as often as you can, and run that at about 2 energy or level 2 or whatever I don't think it's 2 energy, but at level 2, I'm not sure how much energy that is, maybe like 6. And then like as you save up more, the higher level rifts will also give you more of the higher level rift stones or whatever, so you can open up past the blue ones. Basically you want to open up red ones or like purple, orange, or red ones on days where you get like Shang-Chi or Luna snow artifacts, so you can also use those for the archive. Or on Saturdays. Saturdays is the best day where you can just farm them kind of very, very quickly. It's, I think, the fastest one to farm. So if you have like a red rift saved up at one point to use, Saturday is a good day. Anyways, so some people are guessing around 6,000, 4.8. If I had to guess, I would probably say somewhere around 8,000. You guys are going pretty low here, but maybe you're right. Let's see. I won't be combining up the 3-star ones yet for the specific artifacts because I have to check those before I kind of mash them up. So if I added this in, if I press this, oh god, I don't want to do that. If I press that button, it would actually also use up the 4, 5, and 6 because I haven't locked those yet, so that would be disastrous. But let's see. Yeah, so you guys were lowballing it pretty a lot. So Breezy got it at 11k. Congrats, you win the chat notification of greatness. So, by the way, that's 11k without hold on, let me do this again and show you this. So if I do this and just do that, that shows you the difference. Once I blend the other ones, that goes up to 20k. So I'm probably going to be burning those as well because unfortunately you can't combine them up. Yeah, I'm not going to be pressing that button, don't worry. And yeah, I'll actually... Oh my god, it's the same... Oh my god! Look at that Makari artifact! Wait, okay, I have to go... Flip. Lock this. Let me just lock the 6-star one. So I got the Makari one, the Namor one, the Valkyrie, Clea, Punisher. Those are the 5-star ones, so that's M'Baku as well, but I'm not going to be going through locking them and stuff like that. Okay, so let me dismantle these. Auto select, unselect that. Select only the 3-star ones. 11, so this is going to be almost 3 million to dismantle. Again, system needs to be revised. I need to speed this up because I need to go soon with all the holiday stuff. I'm hoping everyone's holiday's gone good so far, even with the weather going kind of insane for most people. Inventory highlight later. That would be a long stream. I might maybe do a video of that if people want to see that, I guess, and just... But yeah, let me do... Okay, before I do the... Okay, one sec. Let me check my inventory first. 1704. So I have about 100... Room for 100. Let me do the event shop ones, because I think that's going to be more interesting for people to see. And then me doing the essence stuff again. So let me just do this one, because there's nothing else to spend these on. And you can see if I get lucky and pull something crazy, I guess. Maybe like a CTP or Odin's Blessing. For the most part, I don't think anything else really is that. Oh, this gives you materials too. Ooh, an Extreme Obelisk. That's amazing. 6-star too. Can't wait to use that. Okay, that's... Wait, is that ignore defense? Does it tell you if I click? No. That's an ignore defense one, I think, right? Good, but ignore defense isn't really that useful, so... Still, an Odin is an Odin. Mythic card is good because I can always use that for rank or to fix my cards, which I'll show you in a sec why that's good for me. 6-star ISO. Good, but it's lost value. Oh my god, I think my power's gonna go out soon. I have to speed this up. The blizzard's rolling through. Okay, awakening crystals. I don't really need any of these materials. Extreme obelisk. Oh, amazing. Oh, okay, that is actually quite sick. I can actually T4 Magneto. I can actually T4 Magneto now because I got the last blast book I needed, so I can do all my testing today and hopefully get Magic's video up tomorrow, and then Magneto's the next day. But it is Christmas Eve tomorrow and Christmas the next day, so I might use that for family time, so you guys might have to wait and get the juicy videos afterwards. But yeah, that's this is awesome. Let us see your face, Bill. I'll show my face when I get to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's the benchmark for face reveals. Gotta add another 0 on there. Then I'll probably start doing like streams with my face and stuff, and probably get like set up for like a green screen and things, so it's not like a messy kind of stream. Be all classy, because that's how I roll. Okay. Not useful. Wish there was something to use the tokens on, like actual selectors or something. Then watch channel drop. How dare you. God, why are these in here? Why the hell would they add an extreme obelisk in there? That is the most ridiculous thing. They're premium tokens, for God's sake. Let's make it 5k. Gotta dream big to win big. Pretty sure Einstein said that. Just 6-star card, yes. How many more pulls do I have here? Let's do this. Just 4-star artifact. Might be an upgrade, because I think I just got 3 stars of those. Yeah, these rewards are rough. That's why I said I really wish there was a selector that I wouldn't... What the hell? But I'm already at 10. Okay, so I'll be ready for the next blast character, which would be Sharon, I guess, with the next epic quest. Is likely... Your voice is likely TV producer or event MC commander. Yeah, I've been known to do some voiceover stuff. So I have one more pull here, I guess. Yeah, one more pull. Rough. I might get those 5 tokens, or maybe I won't because the pulls are garbage, so. Ooh, yeah, okay, so that should give you an idea of the host of a spelling bee. That would be a pretty amazing spelling bee if I did the voiceover for that. Okay, so yeah, that should give you an idea of how garbage those tokens are, so maybe dodge that. So okay, last thing to do, I'm just gonna go quickly through the essence chest. Where the hell is the button? So many buttons to go through, so many menus. Okay, so this is it. So I have 52,000 essence. I'll go down to around like, can you make a video of AC teams and characters? I'm planning on doing that. It's just been on the back burner, or kind of haven't really had time for it recently, but I'll try and kind of work towards getting that done. I'm probably gonna go down to 20,000 essence here to save some for upgrading some of those artifacts. But I'm gonna blitz through this because I can't tolerate this. I hope this is... Did I check off the thing? Okay, yeah. It's blending the things. Okay, here we go. Imagine I get a better pulls here than I did for the crystal ones. This is gonna be pretty rough, by the way, because this is like... I don't know why I even prefaced by saying that this would give better pulls. This is absolute garbage for the most part, so... A lot of garbage in the artifact system, unfortunately. If Netmarble and Marvel Future Fight employees are watching, that's constructive criticism. Don't use systems that just punish players for farming things up, because the whole point is you farm things up and feel like you've accomplished something. This doesn't give you any sense of accomplishment whatsoever. This is like the equivalent of you mowing lawns as a kid, and then some old person gives you like, you mow lawns for like 3 hours and they just give you like a gumdrop as a reward, as opposed to paying you. If I was allowed to put music here, it would probably be that like do da 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 as I go through this. Ooh, okay, this is quite good. This is quite good because... Wait, is this for Iron Man? Yeah, it's for Iron Man, right? So yeah, this is good. I'll take this. Helps for Alliance Battle Extreme and Alliance Battle Legend, I think? No. Is it for Ironheart? Oh, goddamn. God damn it! Why couldn't you have just lied? Why couldn't you have just lied? It's so deceptive. It says genius level intellect, and it looks just like Iron Man. God damn it. She better get another uniform with the with the Black Panther update that was supposed to come, and Black Panther was supposed to get a T4, and Shuri was supposed to get a Black Panther uniform. I swear to God, they better do that, because I can't take these mediocre upgrades anymore. Come on, Gore 6-star, Jean 6-star. Who else 6-star? Magic 6-star. Anything 6-star. Anything 4-star. Anything. Can I get anything? Anything but 3-star. Of ones I have. Okay, wait, so this is Iron Man's, right? Wait, did that... Okay, so... Oh, goddamn this system. This is genius intelligence, and that one was genius level intellect. Am I correct? Is that what it said before? Ah, this is the goddamn this. Can I swap? Can we add a trade system for artifacts? Can we do that? I'll take that over combining up too. This is absolutely ridiculous. See, one thing that they could do if they don't want to implement a combine up system for artifacts is just make it, if they don't want to do that as a like thing you can do all the time, then make it a crafting event. There's hasn't been a crafting event forever. Just add that as like a crafting event for artifacts. Instantly makes the system better. People look forward to the event. It's a win-win. And people need to have also saved up and gotten those other artifacts previously to use the system, so I don't see how these aren't implemented. It just doesn't make any sense. It benefits no one. Because if there was a way to craft stuff up, then people would also use more crystals to try to get the even like duplicates so that they can combine up. Like the system just makes no sense fundamentally. Just nothing. Even for these, they could implement the safety net system. You open up 10 or maybe spend 10,000 essence, you get something. Even tokens for a potential selector, even a 4-star box. You could literally spend 20 to 30,000 essence and get nothing. I'm out, see ya? I wish I was out after seeing these. What do you do with the 6-star arrow artifact? I haven't even used it. Like, to be honest, like the only thing you can use 6-star artifacts for if you get duplicates or if it's for characters where you maybe have a 5-star one, is like you just use them to, if the effect is good, like maybe say increases villain damage by 15% or something like that, you don't have another character's artifact, you can just put it on them and get like a pretty decent effect since that scales up the higher level it goes. But for the most part, it would be for like getting a higher rank on a character because the 6-star artifacts give you higher overall like rank in the leaderboard or whatever, which might help you get some materials and you can also show off. They don't even play their own games. Yeah, you can kind of tell sometimes when they talk about things or kind of do a live stream explaining them playing the game, and it's they're like struggling to navigate the menus. How would they know what the player needs? I mean, like they do like ridiculous surveys, and like the one which is for the uniforms, where they ask people what do you think is the best uniforms and stuff. I'm not saying that's the answer, I'm saying that's what they're doing, which is kind of silly. What they should be doing is kind of getting some of the star agents or whatever in the program to actually be able to kind of like test some of these things, but maybe even do it through like by signing an NDA, so sort of like it was before, but you can't disclose what you're kind of like testing and helping them test and whatever, so that it doesn't kind of ruin the whole like sneak peek stuff and like what's coming next and things like that, all the hype there. 3-star doesn't help me. But yeah, I think that would probably be the most ideal way. It would just be to kind of like get a certain number of people to test stuff and just give them feedback on kind of how they can maybe improve it, or some things to maybe look out for, or the easiest way I would say if they don't want to do that is to basically iterate, so that if they do a main update, like a main, the big update for the month, the mid-months or following mid-months would then be them iterating on the mid-month for one of the mid-months, and then for the other one, it would be like releasing the new stuff. So let's say for this one, for example, instead of releasing, or maybe they do, so it would be something like this. They'd release the Jean Grey update, and then they would release the Magneto and Magic update, and then the final mid-month or the last event update, whatever, before the next major update would be them doing an like iteration and like a fun event or whatever, like a craft event or whatever it is, just some event where people can like use materials and just kind of upgrade stuff and whatever that's like they want to do. And that in that event you can do stuff, and then besides that, for them, they would just be working on iterating and fixing kind of what people want from the main update and the mid-month that preceded it. So if, for example, Magneto was bad, or Magic was bad, or like some of the other characters just felt really bad, they could just upgrade the damage numbers, they could add some effects, maybe fix the AI, maybe add an iframe ignore, just things like that. They don't necessarily have to do that for every single update and do it very drastically change characters and things, but in an ideal world, I think that's what would, I think, make the game a lot better. Because without having any kind of iteration, it's just, here's what you get. I already have that, so it doesn't help me. Added that 5 stars. They would basically just spoon feed you the things, and that's it. Oh my god, yes! That's what I wanted to see! 6-star Juggernaut, hell yeah. See, that's the stuff I would get excited for. PvP, artifact. Maybe overly excited because the character isn't like super crazy, but he is solid. So with a 6-star and with a good build, he can be pretty annoying. Especially now that you can also pair him with Polaris. And get some extra mitigation. You can basically get, like, I think it's 35 with his 40, or maybe it's 35 for him. So that would be somewhere around 75 mitigation. Just pairing those two together, and then running a regen, running this artifact would give you a ton of healing, which would more than likely allow you to get to the awakening skill, giving you penetration, and then basically just wiping out the team. But might not be at the highest level of meta characters, like taking out some of the very high ones, but he's definitely like very close to the cusp. If you got like some, like another uniform in the future or some like other little minor elements, he would basically be in the top meta for things like Alliance Conquest. But he's already he already is in the meta list for me in the like top anyway, but just not the very, very top. But yeah, this is sick. This is one of the ones that I was looking for. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. I might go down to 15k now just to see if I can oh god, this hurts after getting the 6-star one, because this is pretty awesome. Ugh. But yeah, for most people watching, that would be pretty sick, right? If it didn't proceed with me getting that earlier, that would be a pretty awesome pull. Why isn't there a proper team up for Sabretooth, Magneto, and Juggernaut? I don't know. There's a lot of stupid there's a lot of stupid, like, missing team ups in there. I don't think they even had a team up for like Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America for the longest time. I'm pretty sure it's in there now. But I mean, like, while the MCU run was going and all the uniforms were getting pumped up, that wasn't one of the team ups, which was very odd. And I'm still surprised that they haven't done a proper, like, Brotherhood of Mutants update or whatever with, like, Magneto, Sabretooth, Mystique, and then maybe even Blob and Toad or whatever is new characters. Okay, let me speed through the rest of this because I need to get off soon. I need to do my world event because that exists, and I need to, excuse me, get the tokens to keep that rank and stuff. So let me blitz through the rest of this. Hopefully I get a 6-star Gore and Jean before I before I finish the stream. Namor at 3-star, I think I just saw there, which doesn't matter because I was at 6-star. This is an upgrade, so this is decent. I will take this, thank you. Let's see. Wish there were, like, I need to basically think of things to say while I'm just rolling through this, because sitting here and just opening these without any dialogue is kind of mind-numbing. Hulkling's a free to pay, free to play ABL support for Thor today. Is he? Wait, no, you can use characters that aren't upgraded in ABL. That's interesting. Blade at 4-star. I have his at 5-star already. Have hidden. Hey Commander, did you complete the Shield Archive? No. You have to do a lot of stupid things for the Shield Archive, and the drop rates are pretty brutal, so no, I don't really prioritize it, but I try to do it whenever I can. I haven't broken down Odin's or CTPs for it, and I would recommend people don't do that either unless they're basically that one step away from completing that archive mission or whatever it's called. Because the instinct stuff doesn't really help you unless you can accumulate a lot of it. So basically just do it as you get it. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. I've only been going for the Luna Snow screen, but the drop rate does suck. Yeah, I know. I've been doing mythic rifts for that artifact for like weeks now, and just got one after about 3 or 4 weeks of running it. Okay, I think I'm gonna go down to I'm gonna go down to 15k if I pull another 4-star before I get down to 20k. Let's say that. Oh god, I pressed the wrong button. Why is that even an option? The animation is so ridiculous. Drop rate for dispatch stuff is ridiculously bad. Yeah, I know. For the last dispatch levels, trying to get the Hydra flag or whatever it is just ridiculous. I've been running, I think I've gone and spent over 1,000 energy and haven't really gotten a flag, which is quite insane. It's like they took the epic quest drop rates to complete some of those, like, do dimension missions, like get like items from dimension missions like 50 times or 70 times or something. They took that and just took off like a couple of or added, wait, no, took off, basically just made the percentage like 100 times worse. Why do I keep getting this? Also, have you guys noticed how weird it is that you keep getting the artifacts in the last slot as opposed to the other slots? I'm pretty sure that's by design to some degree when you're doing them like just rolling through, because I haven't really seen people get good artifacts on the other slots. Not sure why it's like that, but need to speed through this, come on. By the way, I have all of the recording for Magic done. I ended up using a 4-star selector to get her artifact, which I guess is fine because I didn't pull a 4-star version or higher for her now, so I don't feel bad. But yeah, I got that and I finished all the PvP testing. I guess I can also do some Alliance Conquest testing before I work on the video tomorrow, hopefully. But if not, I'm pretty sure most of the videos will drop after Christmas, so the 26th or later. Because I also need a break like everyone else. So, oh my god. I'm actually glad they implement some of these systems with the major updates where they let you do all, like the buttons that do all stuff, because some people save up a lot of things. Oh, the number won't drop down because I keep getting things. God damn it. Wait, what am I? Oh, I've been looking at the wrong thing. I've been looking at the God damn it. I've been looking at the dismantle cost and for gold and thinking that's okay. We'll go down. I'll go down to 15. Ugh. Yay. Ugh. God. I don't know whether to be somewhat disgusted or happy. It's a 6-star, but yeah. I mean, I'm teetering on excitement and disappointment, so it is a 6-star, yes, for a character that is usable, yes. Does it matter? Most likely not. Therefore, teetering. But yeah, I think I can get some use out of it, I guess, in Alliance Conquest, because he's not usable in score-based modes anymore until he gets his T4 with a new blinged out cane. Okay, so I'm gonna go down to 15 here. And again, you guys saw that it was the last slot where I got the artifact. I kind of wish there was a trade system for artifacts if they don't implement other stuff, where if you have a 6-star version, you can maybe like use a bunch of other junk lower level artifacts or essence to like put those two together into the system and just whip you out like a new artifact, another 6-star one. Okay, so I'm under 15k now. I'll do one last pull. Do I want to do it slowly? No, because I don't have the mental patience for that. Okay, so that was the end of that. I'll show you how many. I think I'm at 11 blast books now. Where are the books? Yeah, I'm at 11, so I can do Magnetos today and get that testing done, and then hopefully get the videos out within the next 2 days or so, which I think is fine, because most people are going to be celebrating the holidays, so they're not going to be in an eager rush to watch them anyways. But yeah, I should have enough materials to T4 him, hopefully. And this is what I was talking about when I said for the mythic books, because I'm at almost 700. No, not books, cards. I'm almost at 700, and if anyone's seen my cards, I haven't really... where does it show my cards? Cards. Is it this button? I haven't looked at it in a long while. If you've seen my cards, they're great, but they're not 7-star. A lot of people have like 5 to 7-star now. which makes sense because they've been using their thick cards, but I haven't been using them. I've been saving them up. I want to get to 1,000 before I start rolling these, because that way if I get a junk roll, I'm not stuck with a junk card, right? So it kind of sucks that I have to wait a bunch, but at the same time, if another new card comes up at some point, then I'll be ahead there, because I can just keep re-rolling that. But yeah, for the most part, I've just been saving them because hopefully I can get some of these rolls up to 6 and hopefully 7. If I get 6 with 3 effects that I want, then I still consider that pretty much as good as getting a 7 with maybe 1 or 2 effects that I want. You saved up 500 yourself. You re-rolled them and got 7-star double attack after like 70 rolls. Wish the best of luck for you. That's actually pretty awesome. I'm hoping to as well. I've easily spent maybe around I want to say 600 on the this one, the new Avengers one, which I've kind of just left there at 4, and I think I'm just gonna do the other ones first because that one is just ridiculous for some reason. What's my what's my strat for getting all attack blue stars? Use a lot of premium cards. Well, like, I'm joking, but the strat I basically used was to save up at least 20 premium cards, which I guess is ridiculous for most people. But in this game, having a large quantity of things basically lets you brute force the ridiculous RNG systems, and that's basically the tactic I use for the most part. Just save up a lot of stuff, and usually works out pretty well for the RNG. You don't get stuck with bad rolls, and also you get to benefit from discounts and things a lot. So for like the Black Friday thing, for example, I think I was trying to do the math, and I think I ended up pulling maybe 600 more pulls on the CTP chest than if I did it at any other time throughout the year. That's why I usually save just for Black Friday and anniversary events. But this time around, they also did the 6-star artifact chest for the holiday one, so that's why I kind of did it now, because I hadn't done it in a while. How many converted cards do I have at the moment? What does that mean? You could probably get some 7 stars right now if you tried. Yeah, I could get some 7 stars, but my cards are fine for me. I don't really like the amount of benefits that I would get at this point are pretty marginal. They would only be noticeable in things like my Alliance Battle Extreme and Legend scores, which I don't really care too much about because I'm not doing that competitively. I'm only doing it to get the rewards for it, which I can already hit. You can get like 3 more all attack. Yeah, I could, but again, I'm just waiting to get to the 1,000 because there's 3 zeros there, and it looks good. But yeah, I'll do that soon. I can probably get, if I stop putting cards into, technically I would be over 1,000, maybe 1,200. If I stopped using them to increase my agent badge as well. Yes, Doom, I am wrapping up the stream. Yeah, I've basically just been putting them in there every time I cap out on the tokens or whatever, so I can keep using the tokens to keep upgrading the agent badge. But yeah, I think that's it for the most part. I don't think there was anything else I was going to cover. It was just to show you what I got from the artifact chest and the artifact essence chest and also the event token chest. Badge tokens run out. It's funny. Yeah, if you don't do the world event stuff, they run out. Then you need crystals to move them up. Yeah, I don't ever use crystals for that because I don't want to. I'll just do the world event things and then I can just use cards and not use the other stuff. Unless you mean by tokens you mean the ones that... No, okay, yeah. I was thinking of the little books or whatever that you get from the world event chests, from the world event chests. Did I already talk about the new uniforms? No, I wasn't going to cover them in the stream, but if you want a quick breakdown of them, I haven't T4'd Magneto yet, so I have to see how good he is at T4, but at T3, he seems somewhat mediocre / lagging behind some other characters for his uniform. Like, he is a PvE centered uniform, so he should be better, and he's kind of okay right now. Magic is actually better than him at T3, not level 80, just level 70. So, and I'm not really sure why people are saying that Magic is garbage at PvE. I'm not, maybe it's the higher stages, but I've been running her without a proc, and she is basically, don't quote me on this, but she's basically like at Makari's level for PvE performance. She was doing stage 30 of Null for me without a damage proc with about a minute left. So I'm not sure if people are not playing her correctly. You really have to time her second skill to be able to get the most damage out of it instead of just spamming it every time it's off cooldown. When I say Makari, I mean like Makari, Moonstone, Shuri, and Kamala in a sense. She's a little bit behind those characters, but like that level of performance, like kind of the upper level. If that makes sense to you. But yeah, that's kind of what I mean. I'll explain further in the video, but yeah, I'm basically gonna wrap this up now because I have to go, I have to eat. I also have to do family stuff because it's the holidays. So yeah, thanks for everyone that came to watch and see my luck in pulling the artifact stuff. Hopefully you have a safe and happy holidays. I hope you enjoy them. Merry Christmas and whatever other holidays that you celebrate or events. And yeah, that's pretty much the stream. The next videos will come in about, I want to say 2 days to be safe, but if they come up earlier, then you'll know from a notification or something. But yeah, thanks for watching. And that's pretty much the end of the stream. See you guys later. Bye.